Welcome to the studio. My name is Maria Karim Siddiqui, and I'm an art therapist and a mental health counselor in training. I'm currently enrolled in the master's program at Adler Graduate School, Minnesota. I have compiled this video as a part of my internship program to provide a basic understanding of art therapy. And at the end of this video, I will be sharing a few ideas that might be helpful in exploring your feelings and emotions in a creative manner. What is art therapy? The use of artistic methods to treat psychological disorders and enhance mental health well being is what is known as art therapy. Art helps us in various ways. It helps us explore our emotions, develop self awareness, cope with stress, boost self esteem, and work on social skills. Techniques used in art therapy can include drawing, painting, coloring, sculpting, or collage. Art therapy is a non judgmental form of creative expression that is not concerned with the skills of the individual. Instead, it is a process of exploring one's feelings and emotions. Art is a nonverbal treatment tool which does not only aid communication, overcome stress, and explore different aspects of our own personalities, but also helps in the treatment of chronic mental illnesses and traumas. In order to better understand the role of art therapy in the treatment of trauma, let's first understand what trauma actually is. At some point, most of us will live through a terrifying event. It could be a car accident, a natural disaster, death of a loved one, or perhaps a trauma inflicted by another person in the form of assault, abuse, combat, or robbery. Trauma can also come from seeing another person be seriously hurt or killed, or learning about something awful that had happened to a person we love. Whatever the source, trauma leaves its imprint on the brain. Trauma results from an event, series of events, or set of circumstances experienced by an individual as physically or emotionally harmful or life threatening, and that have lasting adverse effects on social life, physical, mental, and emotional well being. Trauma does not only impair us as individuals, but can also be detrimental to maintaining healthy relationships. Before elaborating on how art therapy helps with the trauma, we need to learn how our brain processes trauma. Most recently, researchers have discovered that traumatic experiences often become encoded in mind in the form of images, which means that our mind is just like a camera. It captures our memories like photographs and stores them in the form of inconceivable narratives in the right hemisphere of the brain. These unresolved traumas lack coherence or a complete story. Therefore, they are suppressed in the implicit memory. If left unresolved, the trauma may manifest in various forms of mental illnesses such as depression, stress, anxiety, PTSD, which is post traumatic stress disorder, eating disorders, or any other form of a mental illness. Now, the question is, how does art therapy help in retrieving and resolving trauma? Art offers a hands on sensory experience involving gluing, constructing, drawing, stapling, painting, and so on. So, we now know that our brain encrypts and hides memories of fear inducing events. The sensory quality of art making, therefore, provides a way for us to tap into our emotions and perceptions more quickly than we would with words alone. Therefore, these sensory qualities are useful in reducing stress. Also, the process of art making provides a non threatening expression to the intense feelings of trauma, grief, and loss. Besides offering a meaningful therapeutic process, art therapy also provides us with the opportunity to create a lasting and tangible project or a product recording our emotions, experiences, perception, and feelings. More than a skill or talent, art is a visual language. In art therapy, a person neither needs to be artistic nor trained in art to create art. Art offers self understanding, self discovery, and self awareness. All you need are a few necessary art supplies and allow yourself the permission to be guided by your instinct, by your gut, to create something, anything without any judgments. Art indeed is for everyone. I can help you get started on your individual journey of art making. Art journaling is one of my favorite methods of self exploration, and the beauty of it is that it has no rules. You can just express your feelings through images, writing, and just playful mark making. It provides a healthy, meaningful outlet and a sort of sense of containment for intense emotions too. You might find a few of art supplies that you would need for the art journal at home. So it's an inexpensive way of expression of art making as well. You would need an old book. You could use a novel, a textbook, any other book that you would like to repurpose that you don't need anymore, a few markers if you can easily find those, or crayons, or even color pencils, paints, any of those art supplies that are easily available at home. And then, whenever you feel overwhelmed or stressed, I suggest that you draw or doodle or scribble or color or engage in some sort of art related activity in your art journal. And you could even cut pictures from a magazine that represent your feelings and paste them into your art journal. The point basically is to recognize and acknowledge your feelings and offer self compassion. This is also another form of self care. So it's really important that you recognize your feelings and not suppress them. Now, I'm going to be sharing a video that I created of a sensory activity that you can try in your art journal. This is in the hope that it'll break the ice for you and it'll get you started on the art journal. This entire video that you just saw was just a glimpse into the world of art therapy. And I appreciate your time and I hope that you enjoy the next video. Thank you.